So hey folks, and welcome back to another Sunday ride series. Today we're actually in a lovely little village, just coming into it now, called Cartmel in the Lake District. And just ahead of me you've got Cartmel Priory Church, the old priory. What else is the village famous for? Sticky toffee pudding, apparently originated from here. Not sure how true that is, but yeah, lovely little place. You got the priory on the right just there, and you got some nice shops which are all getting ready to open on Monday the 12th. In the centre here you got some little pubs. Royal Oak, just in front of me on the square just here, Cartmel village shop, and that's also where the sticky toffee pudding originates from. On the right just here you got the Cavendish Arms, looks open. They've got a big beer garden getting set up behind. Obviously pubs are allowed to open as long as they've got a beer garden, then they're allowed to open and serve food and things. But you've got lovely little cottages like this next to the nice little beck or river. You got the priory just in front of me over the right hand side there. But yeah, it's an absolute lovely place. I used to live here, and I'll show you the cottage that I used to have just on the left, just up here. I actually really liked living in Cartmel. It was a lovely little village to settle down in. And if I just pull over on the right here, it's the end cottage here with the green windows and the little reef on the door there, Holly Cottage. That's where I used to reside. So yeah, you got a nice outlook just there, Cartmel Priory Church right opposite. A lot of history behind that place. And some lovely cottages just dotted around. And the other thing it's famous for is the racecourse. So what I'm going to do is just nick back through the village, and I can show you that. And then we can pop the drone in the air, and you can see an aerial view of the village. Like I say, it's a really lovely place. Nice place to come if you're up in the lakes, South Lakes in summer. Although it's really sunny today. It's still only about 9 or 10 degrees. A few ice cream shops and things here as well. There's your sticky toffee pudding shop. And then just up here on the left hand side you've got Cartmel Racecourse. They don't have meetings very often here. Actually it's only about 4 times a year that they have horse racing and events on. But an absolute lovely spot all the same. Obviously big events like that are not possible during COVID just at this time. I'm just going to get the drone up just here and show you the view of the place. Absolutely beautiful, gorgeous day. Over the top there you've got Hamps Fell. It's nice to have a walk up at the top of that fell. I actually went to school here, secondary school and primary school as well. We used to always go up to the top of the fell there, and on the top of the fell we used to find little fossilized stones of seashells and things like that. So many moons ago, either that fell was underwater or it's risen up over the years, but I don't know the whole story behind it. So let's show you one other thing I've done on the bike as well. And I did put a little post up about the Givi seat lock for the Givi tank bag system. So if you remember, I was using a Krieger US 10 litre tail pack, and I used to put it on my my rack just here. And then I wanted something else a little more stable to put my drone in. So what I've done, I wasn't using my tank bag. I've actually got the tank lock system, which is a plate. It's on a rubberized footing. So I've strapped it onto my rack at the back here, and then basically my tank bag fits onto the back there, and then I've just put a little strap on it here so it doesn't fall off. But yeah, it shouldn't go anywhere, and I can just fit my drone and camera equipment into there, so happy with that. And I don't think it looks too bad. Looks a bit better than it was before. So yeah, that was Cartmel, and we're just going to head over now, over the tops, and drop down in towards Backbarrow near Newby Bridge. I also lived at a place called Highbrow Edge, which is above Backbarrow, and we'll pass that as well. And that was very early in my life, probably in my teens was when I was there, and even younger actually, because I used to cycle all the way over this mountain to get to Cartmel School, Cartmel High School. So yeah, very narrow roads going over the tops, but a really nice, beautiful run. Pass a couple of farms as we head up the road. Yeah, pretty good exercise actually. It's about 4 miles, I think it is, over the tops. So I used to cycle to school and back many years ago. Just got to be careful because it is quite a narrow road, and you do get some farm vehicles coming across and along this road just here. But when you get on the top, nearly on the other side actually, you've got Bigland Hall, which has a couple of trout fishing lakes, sort of ground tackle type fishing lake, and then you've got a fly fishing lake, which actually can't be seen from the road at all. Not many people know it's there. So I'll get the drone up above that and you can see that a little further up the road. So yeah, this used to be my playground when I was younger, on my bicycle. It was filled of days constantly out from dawn till dusk on my bike, exploring these hills here. Old dairy farm just here. I'll put a little route map up just here, and you can see the exact route I've taken, but you can't really go wrong if you come out of Cartmel and you pass the sticky toffee pudding shop and the racecourse. Basically you just keep going over that road, and this will bring you out, like I say, at Backbarrow, where you've got the Whitewater Hotel and also the Lakeland Motor Museum, which was featured in a back catalogue video of mine. Actually, I'll put a link to it just here, worth a look. And also you got Haverthwaite Steam Railway that takes you up to Lakeside, where you can catch the boat, actually go up on to Lake Windermere, and that'll take you all the way up to Bonus on the lake, so you can do a bit of a steam and a boat trip all in one day. Now this brings back memories from my childhood. Constant days on the mountain bike, up these roads, in these hills. When we get further up towards Bigland Hall, you've actually got some horse riding. They do clay pigeon shooting, fishing, all kinds of outdoorsy stuff, probably cycling, mountain bike tours and all that kind of thing. But yeah, as a boy I used to come up here and fly fish quite a lot. And then over on my right, actually tucked down into the valley there, there's the second fly fishing lake. Absolutely stunning, more enjoyable than the one up near the hall. It was never busy, but always kept pretty good stocked with fish. So you can get to it actually down that road, that footpath just there. But what we're going to do, we're going to just pull over just up the road here, and then I'll take the drone over there and show you that. And I don't know whether you can see it actually in the distance. But it's actually over that way, and then just down here, this all belongs to Bigland Hall, and this is where you go to get your permits, or you used to do, to get your permits to fly fish down there. So yeah, all this belongs to Bigland Hall. The actual hall's over the back of there. I'll show you that as we go past. And then this is now called Otter Tarn, I see by that sign. Didn't really have a name when I was young, and I think this is where I've been clay pigeon shooting before, just here. So let's get the drone up and take a look. So, Otter Tarn fisheries on the right. So you've seen the one fishing lake, and also Bigland Hall just now on the drone footage, and also the other fishing lake just in front of the hall. Lovely place. Like I say, they've got horse riding as well up there, and other activities. And then what we're going to do now is we'll just drop down the other side of the hill, the mountain. There's one entrance to Bigland Hall, and then you've got another entrance further down. There we go, there's the riding centre. And then there's another entrance just here to the hall. Now we're going to do a right just here. It'll take us past Highbrow Edge. Just here. And this is where I used to live when I was a kid. The White House just in front of you, that's where I used to live. That's where I used to cycle from every day, over the hill down into Cartmel, just there. Yeah, this was my immediate playground then, and I remember the farm just there. We used to help him in summer collect his hay from the fields. Not that he grows that anymore in these fields, but yeah, this was it. As a child, on my little bicycle up and down this road a million times a day. And then I remember just there, Canny Hill that's called, and through that gate I always used to be jealous because there used to be lots of lads on trials bikes that used to go up over there, right over the top of the mountain. And I always remember my father bought my sister a horse, and I always said to my father, you know, oh, this is not fair, I don't want a horse. Actually it was my sister's horse, but I said, can I have a trials bike or a motorbike to go over the Canny Hill there and play on the bike? And I always remember his words. He said to me, I'm not buying you a motorbike, they're dangerous. So of course my answer, being a cheeky child, was, well, you know, you're in control of a motorbike, you're not in control of a horse. Horse has a brain, horse wants to do something, horse does it. Not so funnily, my sister had 2 accidents on a horse and 2 major operations on her leg because of it. So it just proves my point right, that horses can be a little bit dangerous. So bless her, unlucky. So yeah, this is dropping us down now into Backbarrow. This will bring you out on the A590, which will take you left towards Barrow-in-Furness and Ulverston and Greenodd and that way. If you were going to go to Coniston, that's where I would go, cut off at Greenodd and then up. But we're going to do a right, and then we're just going to hang a left down into Backbarrow, and I'm just going to drive you past the Lakeland Motor Museum, just show you where that is again if you're unsure. And then you've got Newby Bridge on the right, 1.25 miles as that sign says up the road just here. So quite a busy main road. Just wait for all these cars to get out of the way. So far I'm impressed with the Givi tank lock system I put on my rear rack. Of course you can mount that on the rear seat if you wanted to, but I just think it fits quite nicely on the rear rack. I can only just get my drone and another camera into there. It might be a little bit small for me, so I might just get the size up tank bag just to go on the back. And then literally I could have a tank bag on the front and one on the back if I wanted to. We'll see how it goes. So you've got the Whitewater Hotel just here, and then if I just do a quick right just down here, and then this is where the Lakeland Motor Museum is. It's quite a nice look. Like I say, I put a link earlier in the video to it. Just here, big blue roof. It's got lots of old cars and things inside. It's obviously closed because of COVID at the moment, but also got lots of old motorcycles and some of John McGuinness's TT bikes in there as well. Yeah, worth a visit. Come down here, Lakeland Motor Museum. It's not the cheapest of places to get in. It is quite nice. And also they have a really nice cafe when it's open behind it as well, that you can get some really good good grub. So just a mile down the road you've got Newby Bridge, and you've got the Swan Hotel and the Newby Bridge Hotel there. Another 2 great cracking places to stop off next to the bottom of the lake, have some refreshments, but sadly again it's closed. I think most of them will be opening up tomorrow if they've got a beer garden. or some outdoor seating area that you can stop off at, so that's good. Just need some warmer weather. My trip's just gone on the bike, so I need to stop and get some fuel somewhere, but there is a petrol station just the other side of Newby Bridge, just here. So I have called here many times on different rides when I've been in the Lake District, but I'll just show you the hotel just now. And this is the Swan Hotel and Spa. Really nice place, right next to the river that comes out the bottom of Lake Windermere. And they're doing some refurb at the moment. But yeah, normally there's tables and seating and chairs and things just outside there that you can stop off and have a nice spot of lunch right next to the bottom of the lake. And if you carry on this road, it'll take you to Lakeside, and it'll take you right up the side of Lake Windermere on the west side. Lovely. Right, onward. You got the Newby Bridge Hotel just now on the right, and then you can do a left here which will take you up the east side of the lake and up towards Bowness on Windermere. But we're not going to head there today. We're going to make our way back now, and we need to fill up, like I say, get some fuel in this thirsty beast. So yeah, if you've enjoyed the Sunday ride today, guys, it's a little bit of a past history video on where I grew up and lived. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks again for all my subscribers, and if you're a new subscriber to the channel, please subscribe and hit that bell button for future videos coming up, and I'll catch you on another video, guys. So just filling up now. Just noticed there's a Greggs here. Either I haven't been here for a long time or it's new. Vegetarian sausage roll and a coffee as you fill up. Brilliant.